All right, so that's about the Fed's move. But moving on, let's talk about oil. Now, oil extended gains to the highest since 2022, surging past that $120 per barrel mark on Thursday as the US-Iran stalemate showed no signs of easing anytime soon. The over 2-month-long conflict remains in a stalemate with energy and other supplies through the critical Strait of Hormuz at a standstill. And that has led to fuel rationing across much of Asia and Africa and fears of a global economic slowdown. US gasoline prices, they've risen to over $4.25 per gallon, hitting the highest in over 4 years. The price rise comes as benchmark Brent crude has gained over 20% this week. Energy markets have been on the edge since the start of the Iran war 2 months ago. Over the past week, the wild gyrations are a direct reflection of the broad uncertainty in West Asia peace discussions. Before the war, Brent was meandering at around $60 per barrel on a supply-glut bet. However, since the start of the West Asia conflict, crude has surged back to levels not seen since the Ukraine war. Analysts say Brent could possibly revisit the 2022 highs of over $140 per barrel if the Hormuz blockade continues. In the broader markets, almost all assets traded in the green in early Asia session on Thursday after a mixed bag in the previous session. While most Wall Street benchmarks closed slightly in the red overnight, futures point to a green start. Solid earnings, AI focus and euphoria boosted tech-heavy Nasdaq index despite a deep sell-off from negative developments from the Iran war. AI-related shares fared well in Asia after a raft of generally positive earnings reports from Wall Street's big tech firms. However, surging oil prices left bonds battered as central banks turned more hawkish on inflation and interest rates as well. Still, gold gained on the geopolitics news, offsetting central banks' reaction bets. Bitcoin too gained 1% to back above $76,200 after falling sharply in the previous session.